All right, so now we are going to take temperature. Temperature is super important because you need to know if they have a fever or not. Sometimes you can feel them and think they feel too hot and then they don't actually have a temperature. So if they're not feeling good, it's always good to just get that temperature and see if you need to do any type of supportive care. So we have two different ways to get the temperature. We have the ear and then we have the butt. Ear isn't as accurate as the butt, but it's also less invasive. This is the ear thermometer we have at the nursery, and you open it like this. And then there's the little probe covers. They're in this little black thing, and then the probe covers are blue, and it matches this. So you just pull it down, oops, and then you stick one in until it snaps. So now there's a probe cover on here. And to get the temperature in the ear, first turn it on. Wait for it to turn on. And then you'll pull open the ear and stick it down the ear canal. And you'll press the button. And it'll do a beep. I like to take it a couple of times to make sure that I'm getting an accurate reading. I'll even sometimes do both ears, and I always take the highest. So 98.3, that seems low. I don't think that one's right. So I'm gonna go to the other ear and take that. Okay, so it does say 98.3. So I guess we will test that and say 98.3 for the ear thermometer. You're very cute, yes. And then we'll also now do the butt. So for the butt, you'll need two things. You'll need your petroleum jelly or surgical lubricant or Aquaphor, whatever you have, and then your thermometer. So you'll take your thermometer out. You'll put just a little bit of lubricant on it, so because it has to go up the butt. Don't need a lot. And then it's easier if you have two people. If you only have one person, you can kind of like lean over, hold the tail, put them in your nook and go for it, but it's much easier if you have two people. So you start it and you put it in the butt. It'll say low if you're outside of the butt because it's like too low of temperature in here. It's like 70 degrees, so it's not reading that. But once you have it in the butt, you go just so the metal tip is in. It's about an inch, maybe not even quite 2 inches. And you just wait, and it's going up and up. And it does take a while, so it's normal for it to take a while. And he's actually being a really good boy, so I am just holding him in between my arm and body. It's supposed to beep when it's done, but this has stayed the same for a while, so I'm gonna assume it's correct. This one might be low battery, but 102.8. So that's much different than your ear. I should probably get further down in the ear, which I'm actually gonna do right now to see if I can get a closer reading. So 102.8 is actually a little high. It makes sense because they have goopy eyes and the start of a upper respiratory infection. Okay, so the further down in the ear you go, the better, because now I got 100, which is closer. This is just a very little ear. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna guess his temperature is probably closer to the rectal one, which is 102. Hi. 102.8. So in that case, usually you'll do fluids to bring down their temperature and stuff like that. But if you ever take a temperature and it's over 102.5, let someone from the nursery know so that we can tell you what to do. Yay.